In this video, I'm going to explain properties of logarithm for you. So let's start all the properties one by one. The first one, which we call in product property or multiplication, when you have two logarithms with the same base, first logarithm base b of x plus second logarithm should be with the same base of y, we can multiply since you see they have the same base. And b, by the way, students, have a condition: b should not be 0 and b should be greater than 1. Alright, so in this case, since I have the same base, the answer going to be log base b of xy. I can multiply them if you have addition, or if there is multiplication, like you see, you can conversely, you can make it log base b of x plus log base b of y as written on the top. Okay, students, second one, calling quotient property. If I have log base b of x minus log base b of y, since I have subtraction or minus and the bases are equal, so I can say first one log base, I'll rewrite just one log with the same base. First one, which one came first, which is x, over the second one, which is y. So the answer going to be log base b x over y. Or if you have a log base b x over y, this one, so you can separate and make the other one back. Okay, students, now third one, calling property of power. If you have logarithm base b of x power k as example. So in this case, since you have a power here, this is power of x and you have a base b, you can move this power to the front of logarithm. So you can say k log base b of x. You can move the power to the front of logarithm, or you can conversely move this power back to its place, which is 1 over x. Students, fourth property, calling inverse property. In case if you have log base b of b, like your base and the number given are the same, in this case your answer equals 1. For example, if I have a log base 3 of 3, so in this case I will get 1 because 3 power 1 equals to 3. This is the meaning. Like if we write as the exponents, I'm going to be 3 power 1 equals to 3. That in the previous video I explained it how you'll convert. So if you have a log base b of b equals 1, or if you have b as a base raised to the power log base b of x, in this case both of them, since your base here and here are the same, you can cancel them and you will get only x. This is another property. Dear students, we have a note here saying log base b of 1 when the base is not 0 and the base is greater than 1, the answer is 0. Like base of 1, logarithm of 1, regardless to the base except 0 and 1, because this is undefined, its base must be either decimal between 0 and 1 or positive bases like above 1. So of 1 always equals to 0, like log base 7 of 1, the answer is 0. Log base 0.3 of 1, the answer is 0. Log base 2 of 1, the answer is 0, and so on. So log of 1 always equals to 0. And remember, we don't have negative when you're talking about logarithm base b of x if you have x here. So the others I'm not going to explain, just logarithm base b of x. Domain going to be, domain is from 0 till positive infinite, which is 0 not included, and for range going to be all real number that we can get. Students, one more time really quick, I'm gonna remind you all the properties. First one, when you have addition, you can multiply if you have the same base. If you have the same base in subtraction, you can divide the first one by the second one. If you have a power, you can move the power to the front, or conversely also. If you have the base and the number given are the same, the answer equals 1. And even if the number raised to the power of logarithm, but the number and the base of the logarithm are the same, the answer, they can cancel each other. And as we said, logarithm base b of 1 equals to 0. Right now we are going to solve some examples to understand more about the properties. Okay, dear students, in this example saying express each of the following as a single logarithm. In all of these we have 2 or 3 logarithms, so we need to simplify or write them as a single logarithm. In the first one there is no base, but since there is no base written, it means the base is already 10. So this is addition by the first property. Since the bases are the same, I can multiply both numbers to say 2 times by 5. So 2 times by 5 equals log of 10. And since the bases are the same, by the other property which we have, inverse property, base and the given number are the same, so the answer equals only 1. Second one, log base 4 of 8. Since the bases are the same, so and we have addition, we can multiply these two numbers and we can say log base 8 4 times 16. So I can get log base 8 4 times 16 going to be 64. So final answer, 8 power how much equals to 64? So 8 power 2, right? 8 power, so log base 8 of 64 equals 2. Or if you didn't know, by calculator you can write log 64 divide by log of 8. Remember, the base must be second one, okay? So write down this one in the calculator, the answer equals 2. In case if you didn't know how to write it mentally or how to solve it mentally. Okay, third one, again I need to check the bases are the same, but this time I have a minus, so I need to divide. So I have log base 4 of 320, the first one, divide by the second one, which is 5. So by calculator, 320 divided by 5, log base 4 of 320 divided by 5 is 64. So I'll write 64. Again, students, mentally I can solve this question. 4 power how much equals 64? So it's obviously 4 power 3, or if you didn't know, again by calculator write down log of 64 divide by log of 4, so you will get 3. Okay, part D, let's solve D. I have 3 logarithms, as you can see here, 7 log of A plus 4 log of B minus 3 log of C. How we can write them as a single logarithm? First, let's check the bases. Since there is no written base, so the bases are 10. right, for each of them. And there is a number in front of each log, which in the first one we have 7. And this 7 by the third property is power of property. I can move it back to the power of A, and 4 also to B, and 3 also to C. So I will get log base 10 of A power 7 plus log B power 4 minus log C power 3. So we learned that if there's addition, I can multiply both of them. So I will get log A power 7 B power 4 minus log C power 3. And we learned also if we have minus, so we can divide both logs. So we will get final answer log base 10 of A power 7 B power 4 all over C power 3. Students, let's solve extra questions according to the properties. I have 3 more questions. Simplify if possible for each of them. Here I have log base 2 of 16 power 3. So I can move by the property of power 3 to the front. I will get 3 log base 2 of 16. So if we calculate only this part, so what's this one telling you? 2 power how much equals to 16, which obviously 2 power 4 equal to 16, or by calculating you can find it also. So this part we can say 3 times by this log 16 with base 2 equals to 4. It means 4 2 power 4 equal to 16. So final answer 3 times 4 equals 12. Dear students, second one we have log base 10, if not, the non-written is base 10 of 100 with the power 0.1. Again, move the power to the front, going to be 0.1 log base 10 of 100. So 10 power how much equal to 100? It's 0.1 in the front, of course. Multiply by 10 power how much equal 100? 10 power 2. So 0.1 times 2 equals 0.2. This is going to be the answer. Other one. Again, I have 7 in the power plus x. Move it to the front. You will get 7 plus x log. This one, let's put bracket. Log base 3 of 3. I gave you this note when you have the base and the number are the same, so this one cancel, equal only 1. So 1 times 7 plus x equal to 7 plus x, and this is going to be final answer.